What's going on, guys? I'm Cards here, and today I got another little video. And before I do the performance today, I would like to have a little bit of a talk with you guys, and I'll see you in a minute. So before we get into today's performance slash tutorial, I would like to say that I apologize for the amount of videos I've been uploading lately, but I feel like the content is more, it's better. The content is better. The tricks are cooler. So what I want to know is, would you guys rather have 2 videos a week like we have right now, but with better quality and content, or would you guys rather me do like 3 or 4 videos a week, but also have like a little bit less of quality? You guys can let me know by posting it down in the comments, or also I'll be leaving a straw poll in the description for you guys to be able to look at, and I'll be checking that in a few days, so when I see the results come back, I will start doing things according to what you guys want. And that's all I have to say about that, so I'll see you guys in the performance. Alright, I get it. As the viewer of my videos, you're trying to figure out what I'm trying to do, right? Well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna solve the puzzle together. To be specific, a crossword puzzle. And it's kind of funny because I haven't even actually started the puzzle, but here it is. It's just a very basic little crossword puzzle, very basic answers. And over here I have a postcards that have different little names on them, and those are the answer keys to each of these questions. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave this on the table for now, and we'll go ahead and we'll go through these. Just list a couple of them off. What do we got here? We got the Taj Mahal, the Pisa, you know what that means. We're just giving you some basic answers to these very famous locations. We got the Eiffel, and we got a couple more back here. Here's what we're going to do. We need you to tell me when to stop, or you can cut it off wherever you want. So I'll go ahead and I'll riffle down right there. We'll put this pack right over here, and what we're going to do is we're going to mark the cut. Just like so, and we'll leave that there, and we'll come back to that later. Now, for now, I'm going to go ahead, just put that in my pocket, and we're going to come back over here to this paper clip. As you can see, it has been sitting here the entire time. What we're going to do, we're going to take that off, just leave it in my pocket for now. The paper's been sitting on the table the entire time, but with a snap of my fingers, the crossword puzzle actually solves itself. But wait a minute, actually, if you see that right there, there's 9 across missing. Let's see. Okay, what's the question for 9 across? Let's see. Famous falls. Great. And anybody here know any famous falls by any chance? Perhaps you may be able to say, I don't know, Niagara. Well, it's kind of funny because the place I had you stop at was Niagara Falls. I hope you guys enjoyed this performance. Now we're going to go ahead and jump onto the tutorial. See you there. So for today's tutorial, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do a little bit of an overhead view for this, and we're going to explain everything you need. And the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to link a PDF in the description. This trick was brought to my attention by Jay Sankey. I do a bunch of tricks of his in my videos because they're so popular and they're free and they're easy to learn, and that's what I'm trying to do for you guys. Find new tricks for you guys to learn. And that's pretty much all I have to say about that. For now, here's what you're going to need. You're going to need a paper clip. You're going to need a rubber band. Leave those to the side for now. Excuse me. You're going to need to print out 2 different crossword puzzles. You're going to want to print out the second page twice. This one right here. So in the PDF, there's going to be 2 pages. One of them is going to have typed letters on them, and one of them is going to be blank like this. So what you're going to do is you're going to take when you print it, set it to only printing the second page and print it twice. And then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to fill out this crossword puzzle. Except the difference is you're going to fill out all of them except for 9 across. And you're going to leave that there. Now the answers to these are pretty simple. If you want, the answers to the crossword will be on the PDF file, so you don't need to worry about that. And the setup is, you're going to take your original crossword puzzle, you're going to fold it in half like this, fold the other side down and make it match up with the edge. You're going to fold it in half and make it into kind of a little bit of a square here, so it's easy to hide in your hand for finger palming later. You're then going to take your paper clip, if I can pick it up, and you're going to take it and paper clip the side that is open. And then leave the paper clip about halfway on, just like this, because you want to be able to have it be showing out this side of your hand. Anyway, so that's your first setup. You're going to leave that on the table. Next, you're going to need about nine postcards. That's it. The exact number is 9. And you're going to write down the answers you wrote inside of the crossword puzzle on top of these. And you're going to put your Niagara Falls, which is number 9 across, what you didn't fill out, is going to go on top of the pack. You're going to flip it over, and you're going to put a rubber band around it. And that is your setup. One more thing I forgot to mention, you're going to want to do the same thing for this. You're going to fold it over, set it up the same way, and when you fold it, you cannot see any of the black markings. So that's a good thing. And you're going to put this in whatever pocket you're not dominant in. So I'm right-handed, so I'm going to put this in my left-hand pocket. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to jump straight into the how to do this part. So now you're all set up to be able to do this trick. And the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and just introduce them to the idea of what we're doing. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and mention, oh, you're trying to figure out what I'm trying to do. I'm a magician. And you're trying to solve the puzzle. What am I doing? Well, why don't we try to solve a puzzle together? It's a very great opening line, and Jay has some very, very good performance and speaking skills. It's very amazing what he can do, and I would love to thank him for allowing us to do this. But anyways, we're going to take off our paperclip. You're going to open up your crossword puzzle. You're going to show that it's completely blank. Tell them you haven't even started filling it out yet. You're going to show it to them. Just tell them that's a very simple Famous Attractions crossword puzzle. You're then going to tell them, I'm going to need somebody to open their hands, one hand, and you're going to fold it up, paperclip it back how you had it. Remember, not too far, just about halfway, like this, and you're going to put it in somebody's hand. Clasp between, they can hold it like this, they can do whatever they want. Just make sure that it's in plain sight, the entire trick. Next, you're going to direct attention over here, and you're going to have somebody else cut the cards. But first, you're going to go through and just start naming off some of these. Don't go through the entire thing, just go off 2 or 3, and then close it back up. And you're going to flip it over, and you're going to do a very, very nice false. What we're doing here is a force. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the deck, you're going to have them cut it and set it to the side. Just like so, it doesn't matter where they cut it. Niagara is right here, the force card. You're going to take this half, and you're going to turn it sideways and put it on top. Now, what they don't realize is, this, when you cut it, this is the top card, but they don't really pay attention to that, so you don't need to worry about that type of force. It's very simple, and it's also very subtle. But by the time that we come back to this, they're not going to remember which was the top half originally. So that's something you don't need to worry about. So now, this is where you're going to start doing the transfer. You're going to need to transfer this to the one you have in your pocket. And the way to do that is you're going to take your rubber band, just pretending like you're cleaning up your area. You're just going to start doing some small chit chat. You're going to take this, put it in your pocket, and when you come out, you're going to drop your hand down, and you're going to have this in finger palm. And you're going to just drop your hand. You're going to keep it very casual. It's going to be behind your hand right now. And you're going to pick up this with your left hand, put it over top, just like this, and with the paper clip, overview, you don't want them to be able to see the paper. You just want it to look like this. You're going to come over, and you're going to pull. So this is behind your hand. It's still hidden. All they see is the paper clip. Be very natural about it. Hold this in your hand. Place it on the table. Take this. Immediately go to your pocket. Put it away. And this is where you do the reveal. You're going to open it up pretty slowly. You're not going to go too fast. You're going to show them that it's completely solved itself. But somebody might be able to point this out. They'll be like, well, wait a minute, number 9 across isn't solved. And you're like, oh, you're right. And you're going to ask them what the question is. It's Famous Falls. You're going to ask them, does anybody here know any famous waterfalls? Somebody's going to say Niagara. And if they don't, you can be like, okay, why don't we just go ahead and check where you cut us off at. So you're going to go to where you cut them off at. And if you did everything correctly, the final reveal will blow their mind. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next video. Peace out.